Go.
And then, how do you feel about
I am stronger than before.
Archaludon,
Huh?
the evolution to Duraludon, the bridge?
Um. I mean, at least they gave him fucking something.
Yeah, he's fine enough, I guess. Just not my thing.
Yeah.
I love Hydrapple so much.
Hydrapple's pretty peak.
Yeah. Oh, how do you feel about gouging fire?
Is that? What is that?
That's for Entei, the new form for Entei.
Oh, I think I like that one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It reminds me of the Triceratops or whatever the one is.
Yeah. I think of that, my favorite was like I said, the only future one that I have ever liked and probably ever will like is Iron Valiant, because it's like I love Gallade and I love Gardevoir, and it's like a combination of both of them. And
Yeah.
I think that's cool. But
all of the legendary beasts, they're all past forms. None of them
yeah,
are
I know. I'm just saying that because I know that the future is
the sword trio
yeah, the sword
or
trio.
quad trio, yeah, whatever. It's
It's
technically
sword trio
trio.
and then Keldeo.
Yeah. What's it called? I
But
love
I really
walking.
like all of the legendary beasts except for Raikou. Like their new forms.
I still don't know how I feel about Raikou, but I don't think I feel great. I honestly think that the sword trio are mid as fuck for futures. Like, I really don't mess with much of them.
Yeah, I agree.
I hate Harapagos, the turtle. I hate the turtle with a passion. Like, I really don't like it.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah, I hate the turtle.
I didn't even know what it was called.
I hate the turtle so much. Like, I hate its normal design when it's not in its terrestrial form. I hate it so much. How do you feel about the Peach?
I think it's the best of the legendaries that they added.
That's yeah. That's
like
fair.
for a mythical, I think it is good.
Yeah, that's fair. I can agree with that. And that's like basically most, if not all of them. Wait, the Dunsparce.
The Dunsparce is such a like they heard people wanting a fucking evolution for Dunsparce for so long, and then they do that.
Yep. That it's funny, but it's really fucked up.
Like, could you imagine the Dunsparce is your favorite Pokemon? Your friend tells you vaguely, they gave him a new evolution in the game. They gave him an evolution in a new game. You hop online, so excited that your boy has finally gotten the evolution that he so rightfully deserves, and it's just one extra segment, but he could have an additional extra segment. You know what I mean?
Yep, and it's really hard to get.
and no type change.
Nope, not at all. Not even like a dragon type added on to that. No.
I think it's crazy that some people do Pokemon's jobs better than they do.
I think most people.
Yeah. Like, I have not seen a single fan-made Pokemon like that is, or like fan-made evolution or fan-made Pokemon that I wasn't like, yeah, that would be really sick to have, or like I don't understand how, or how am I supposed to say this? Like,
I don't
understand all fan-made Pokemon,
like
I can understand why someone would like them. For some Paldean Pokemon, I'm like, do people actually want this guy on their team?
Yeah. Dude, I fucking hate where is it? I hate Palafin's hero form so much too.
I hate. Give me water types, please. I just want water types. I love water types. It's my favorite element, bro. Please.
All of the water types suck. So much.
There has not been a good water type for so long.
Here, I'll name all the water types in the game. Do you want me to include legendary or no?
Yeah, sure. Include legendary.
Okay. So Ogre Pond's Water Mass.
I like that one.
Walking Way.
I also like that one.
Iron
It's
Bundle.
kind of hard to fuck up one of my favorite Pokemon. Like, literally my favorite legendaries from Dota.
Yeah, Iron Bundle.
Fuck no. Hate that guy normally.
Tatsugiri.
The fish guy? No.
Yeah, one fish too. Don Dozo.
No, that's the whale.
The loser.
Huh?
Psychic fish.
No.
No, Palafin, hero and non-hero.
No.
It's pre-Evo, which is just it without a heart.
No.
Wolf Trio.
No.
Wiggle it.
I see.
No. And don't say it like that. You know what you're doing.
What, a Wiglet? Anyways.
That just reminds me of, like... You know that one black comedian who went to Alaska? And he found out they have a deaf community?
Yeah. Quaxley's line.
Huh?
Quaxley's line.
Magma, I don't even like Quaxley.
And that's it. That's all the new water types.
No, all of them are bad. And you want to know what's funny? The only one that you didn't say that I actually kind of liked, water type Tauros.
Oh,
and I can't even get him.
Yeah.
You know how crazy it is that there's a bull? It's a normal ass bull. Literally one of, like, in my opinion, one of, like, the most slept on Pokemon. And I really like it.
I wish to keep everyone safe.
And all that changed was that its tail became swirly and it had some blue and it is now black. And that was enough for me to be like, hey, that's pretty cool. I want that on my team. And then I couldn't. And that made me sad.
Yeah. You know what made me sad?
What made you sad, Magma?
The fact that, like, I actually thought it was going to be really good.
Yeah. To be fair, I do like the gameplay where you can, like, go wherever you want. But, like, there is literally a set path. Like, could you imagine if it, like, scaled with, like, all the other things?
Their champion uses...
We're not talking about the champion.
Uses an Avalok and a Go-Go.
We're not talking about that. She can't hurt you.
I think that I would have rather fought a youngster Joey with 6 level 100 Rattatas with, like, a focus sash and, like, that move that's meant to basically one shot every Pokemon. I would have rather fought that and thought that was a really good strategy over anything that final boss was.
I think Nemona was supposed to be a final boss. Like, I just considered Nemona the champion because that fight was actually probably the only fun one in the game.
Arguably so, yeah. I liked, what's his name, the normal dude, Norman.
Norman is such a homie, bro.
Dude, I fucking love him. He literally doesn't belong at all in that world, but he just makes it work. Like,
he's like the best. He's like the best guy.
He's the one that has to do all the actual legal stuff.
Yeah. He's like the only normal type gym leader who's like has a character. I also think it's so funny that lore-wise, he works another job as a champion or like as an Elite Four member. And he picks the second most boring type.
Yeah, what's even better is that there's literally just Professor Snape.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
As one of the fucking Elite Four.
This may be an opinion of mine. I don't think toddlers should be allowed in the Elite Four.
I don't think so either, and that toddler was probably one of the most annoying characters in Pokemon I've seen.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? That Elite Four was so easy and forgettable that I'm pretty sure I failed more times on the fucking quiz than I did fighting them.
Oh yeah, that person that did the quiz, I could not tell if it was a man or woman for the life of me. Like, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair, but after I found out it was a woman, I was very happy.
Oh yeah, I was happy, but I was like, dude, I can't tell. You were the most, like, anti-binary person I've ever seen. What are you? Like the entire time I was just sitting there, I'm like, what are you? Are there any clues? Like, am I missing something? And The fight against her wasn't even that hard either.
No, all of them were like... So, I don't even remember their types. I'm pretty sure there was flying,
The top was the steel.
Yeah, there was flying steel. I know that for sure.
Norman was flying.
I can't... Yeah, because it was Norman.
Yeah, well, no, they told him to, if I'm not mistaken, based on dialogue, they told him not to use normal types or some shit.
Yeah, because they were like, you can't use the same stuff as your gym, and he's like, okay, and then picked.
Second most normal thing possible.
Yeah.
All right.
I actually don't remember the other two types. That is crazy. Because I don't think that has ever happened to me before. Maybe it's because they all look so boring. Like, with every other Elite Four, you can, like, tell by their design. And
dude, unironically, I hated Team Star. It's like, so I like this. I guess I'm fine with the concept, but I don't really like the. I like and hate the concept all at the same time.
Yeah.
And then, but I love
we had bad guy teams.
I loved the leaders of Team Star though. Like, all their designs, I actually really fucked with.
I don't like the Fairy Boy.
Oh, I don't like the Fairy Boy either. But the other ones, I loved their outfit, like their designs.
Yeah, it's eccentric, or it's tacky to the point where it's like eccentric, but not over the top, you know?
Yeah, I love that.
Like, it's some shit like a quote unquote rebellious teenager would like do to like think they're hot shit, cool. But like it just looks ridiculous.
Yeah. Like someone that's like half the size, like someone that's basically a dwarf trying to join a biker gang.
Yeah.
Like, unironically,
they have to wear the stilts in order to reach the pillars.
They got to use the paint bucket cans. So, yeah, I liked those designs. Some of the designs were fun.
Bro, you just gave me a memory with that. So in Florida, we had, I don't know if we had, yeah, we do have them here, but they're like nowhere near as prominent as they were in Florida. So there are these sticker plants. I'm sure you've seen one, right?
Yeah.
And we had like in schoolyards, bro. They were fucking everywhere. Everywhere. And what's it called? They were weapons. Like we used that shit as artillery, bro. I remember me and like a group of other really stupid people decided to like just gather a whole lot up under and just like put it all on the like where people would walk the most. So like crazy. At the bottom of slides, on steps, and it was the craziest shit because you wouldn't notice going down a slide right away, but you'd be covered in them, like actually covered, and they're a bitch to peel off too.
Yeah.
Especially when you're wet from like the mud and shit.
Fair enough.
Anyway, what are you saying?
I was saying, just in general, I don't mess with how Paldea's like design choices most like 95% of the time.
Oh yeah, what gen do you think had like the most interesting designs?
I'd say, let me see. What's some of my favorites?
Because mine is between Hoenn and Unova. I'm leaning towards Unova though.
I'm trying to think. It's been a minute. Give me a second to think.
That was too close. You won.
I think like Unova had some like genuinely some of like the most interesting designs. Like even if I wouldn't use all of them, they went crazy.
That's fair. I think it's between like probably like for me I guess Galar and probably Hoenn. Hoenn had some of my favorites.
Hoenn had a lot of bangers.
Yeah. Although I guess Kalos would be a good like
Kalos,
entry.
Yeah, Kalos didn't have a lot of them, but if we're talking about like the amount of Pokemon that I would have on my team, I'm pretty sure that Kalos had the most. It's like almost all of those guys. I was like, man, this shit's fire.
Yeah. Although for me, unironically, I think that like what was Sun and Moon's called again? Alola had more for me than Kalos did. I like actually love like some of the Pokemon in Alola.
Fair enough. I did too. I don't know why.
Oh.
Like I don't know why like the fall off was so hard with some of them.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I guess because I like a lot of the ones from Hoenn, but I wouldn't have a lot of them on the same team at once.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I guess it would be between like the three of like Kalos, Alola, or like Galar. Those are like some of my favorites.
Yeah.
But in terms of which one has my actual favorite Pokemon, it would be Galar. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
I love Berserker.
Yeah. Isn't he your favorite now?
Yeah, he's my favorite.
You know
That
my favorite?
and wasn't it? Is it still Glaceon?
Yes, it is still Glaceon.
Okay, that was great. I also love Runerigus,
Runerigus is pretty good.
especially with his like odd lore implications, because he literally has like a drawing of Jormungandr on top of him. Like that the entire thing he's based off of is literally just what people used to like literally just giant stone tablets that would have Jormungandr drawn on them, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Which
did you
makes
see
it funny.
Did you see the Mario Pokemon that Alfred and his team made?
Huh?
Did you see the Mario Pokemon that Alfred and his team made?
No. Oh yeah, I did.
I think that's really cool.
That is really cool. I actually really fuck with that.
I would pick the Blooper.
Agreed.
You would pick Blooper too?
I think, well, like, I would like to have a Blooper on the team. Like, if I could have multiple, you know.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Dr. Pepper.
Bepper. Yeah, but I don't know. I think Pokemon was one of the biggest like slow burn like kill offs of a franchise I've ever like moved away from.
Yeah.
Because I really tried.
Yeah. I think we've tried for too long, and especially after the shit that they pulled now, you know.
Yeah. I'm just like I
think ZA is gonna be my final hurrah, just because I liked, you know, the other one so much. I liked Arceus.
Yeah.
But
the only reason I liked ZA was because it was a change of pace. That's really it. If I'm being like super
Arceus,
for real. Yeah. Arceus, yeah.
Do you feel the need to correct me, or
No,
are you
no,
just
that's
saying
just
that?
that's just how I pronounce it.
Okay.
I'm not correcting you. I'm just saying how I say it. But yeah, I think the game, like the main reason I liked it was because it was different.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like the aesthetics of like some parts of the world because they look like really bad for what they could have been. But like some of the aesthetics I did enjoy. But I think even like the playstyle was fine, but I feel like it was underdeveloped in certain areas. and then the leveling system was like really bad. Like most trainers had like 1 to 2 Pokemon for like halfway through, and then later game, like before the final fight, had like 3 Pokemon to fight.
Yeah.
So like, that's when I can have a full party of 6, you know.
Yeah. Like you were literally God in that game, so every time like they tried to like remember when they tried to force you out? I was like, I am the only person here who has actually like caught Pokemon. There is no way you guys have power over me.
I feel like in order to play that, if I was ever to replay that game again, like sometime soon, I would probably only play with 3 Pokemon for majority of the run until I get later on. Like I would have to restrict myself to make it feel fair.
Like I'll be so honest with you, if like Pokemon games came out with like a difficulty scaling, I think they might win me back.
Yeah, no, huh?
Like
I
the
feel
game
like I
has
could
to be
agree with
good.
that
So I'll be real with you. I think I'm pretty much done with Pokemon until like new Pokemon anyway. If they make a remake of a game that I liked, then I might get that one. But I think I'm like pretty much done so, unless I see the roster and it's like a crazy roster, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm gonna be invested too much into Pokemon.
Yeah, it really. If I don't hear like absolutely glowing reviews, I might not buy it.
Like
Or even if
I'll
I
get
do
a like I'll watch like some of an LP, and if it isn't like good, then I'm just not gonna be there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like if it's the same shit, then like I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I forgot to level up Daruk.
Ah.
Oh wait, it's the Divine Beast mission. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. Well, I gotta right now because I just gotta.
Yeah, no
I just
problem,
got.
bro. All right, chat. We're finishing up this Divine Beast mission. I forgot that this was his melee attack. Yeah, this guy plays a lot worse than the other guy. Varuda. Am I even encountering any enemies right now? Bro. Yeah, that counter is so good. Alright, well I got my first, so I'll probably use that. Oh my god. The Octorons. I do like his flower, like the budding thing more than the other Divine Beasts. This is probably like my favorite, like looking beam. I forgot I had this one. I missed. Bro, how are these bombs doing so much damage to Divine Beast? I can't do this to Divine Beast in the game. I think I missed some guys. Yeah, no one else is here, and I still have 300 kills to get. So, alright, how do I restart? Alright, well, I'll be back when I'm done with this. Alright, I didn't have to restart. I can just look at them like this. I think I'm hoping. I need like 300 more. Yeah, I might have to restart anyway, but I'm just gonna try. Damn. Accidentally hit my mic. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, so I'll just redo it. Alright. That was easy enough. Just kind of bothersome, really. Sucks that I had to do it again, but, you know. Whatever. And I think that's it for the side quests. Yeah, I need a spear for the other stuff, so let's just fuse up our oh, I do have a spear. All right, so let's actually do that. All right. So let's get that one done. Actually, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.